Hey guys, how you doing? It's the Big Faith from my First Shot Shooting Academy with another video on my hormone replacement therapy. Testosterone, basically, as we know it. The next episode, I'm going to be talking about the myths, but let me talk to you what I'm doing and the journey that got me here. I've been dealing with this for almost 8 to 10 years. The first doctor that I had was a female. She was against it 110%. I lost all my weight. My everything was low. She just refused. We got into a heated argument. I went to another doctor. Then he put me through an endocrinologist. It took a year. This was 5 years ago. September of this year will be 5 years ago. And what happened is, oh, you got a little tumor in your pituitary gland, which a lot of people have that. About 90%, about 94% of the country. It just doesn't bother a lot of people. So I spent the year doing MRIs and everything else. He didn't resolve nothing. Waste of time. Then I came back. I lost more weight and I went to this doctor. Now he wanted to do the whole process again with another endocrinologist. No, I'm sorry. Over the summer, I went to another endocrinologist. There's a couple of guys in my job are injecting testosterone. I said, well, I'll go to him. As soon as I saw that doctor, the first appointment, he says, yeah, you're low T. You're here for low T. Told me all this crap. He's been doing it since 1976 and blah, blah, blah. So I went on vacation in August, got COVID when I came back. And then when I was good and ready, I went back to him. Well, turned out that he wanted me to do the whole process again of going and getting 2 MRIs within 6 months apart. Wanted me to take Cialis. I guess it's to do something with the prostate. It's not so much for dysfunction, erectile dysfunction. It was something to do with the prostate. But anyway, I got mad at him. I said, no, give me testosterone. He refused also to give me testosterone. So I ended up going, like I told you guys, to Core Medical. Core Medical is a clinic. That's all they do. That's the main thing that they do. Now you got every corner now you got a hormone replacement therapy clinic. IV, liquid IV is one of them. But anyway, you go to Instagram or whatever and everybody has them. But I went to Core Medical because they're the longest down here in South Florida. They're here in South Florida. They're professionals. They deal with a lot of athletes, bodybuilders, things like that. One of the myths that I said in the other video is this is not to turn me to Mr. Olympia. This is not for me to get a hard on and be trying to hang out at South Beach and try to get young women. It's not about that. It's about men's health. And the reason I'm making all these videos is to let guys know, because guys won't talk about it and it's a big stereotype. There's a lot of myths out there. There is also a lot of misconceptions. And a lot of doctors are against it, especially when now they're trying to bring men's testosterone down. A lot of our grandfathers and fathers have more testosterone at their age than us right now. My testosterone was at 217. Normal is supposed to be from 300 to 1300. Now they're telling you it's 950. They just lowered the standard, but it's supposed to be over 1300. I take testosterone cypionate is what I take, 1 cc, and like I told you in the last video, 0.5 cc's of vitamin D. I took the picture here. Let me bring it up so I can see it better and explain what this is. This has nothing to do with the glutathione. I show you the picture because I can't pronounce it right, but I'm going to inject myself 30 days with that. Your liver makes this. It's like a detox. Some people take it through an IV. I'm doing 30 shots. I'm halfway done. And it's 100 cc's, which is like not that much, for 30 days. For your lungs, for your liver, to help you detox. That's something completely different from the testosterone. My testosterone process is this and the vitamin D once a week. 1 cc of this, 0.5 cc of the vitamin D. That's another thing. You go to these doctors and they don't want to give you shots of vitamin D3. They want to give you pills and pills and pills. My doctor that I had a real heated argument with, and I left and found this doctor that's more useless than my doctor, so I'm going back to him. he didn't want to give me no kind of shots or nothing. And the same thing, they just don't want to deal with giving men testosterone. It's a big pandemic in the community. Anyway, so I go to Core Medical. They give you all your supplies and everything. I paid $550 for 10 weeks. And like I did the math, me and my wife just came from Flanagan's and spent $67 on food plus tip. So about 80 bucks. This comes out to about $55 a shot a week. You guys make the call. It's worth it. It's for my health. I'm going to talk more about the myths that are here. When you see these guys taking all this, you hear all these negative things about testosterone. These bodybuilders, my testosterone level should be at 1,300. Some of these guys are at 3,000 or 5,000. So it's not the same thing, guys. This is about your health. This is about your hormones. Just like women after a certain age, they start losing certain hormones. They start running into problems and it's all just going hormonal. Same thing with men. Except the man is a stereotype and is not looked at. I'm going to continue to make the series of these videos. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to make these videos in Spanish and I'm going to continue talking about it, especially the process with the doctors, because they don't want to give it to you. You're going to have to go to a clinic. There's like 5 guys in my job that get it through our doctor. I don't know how they do it, but I went to the same doctors and they refused to give it to me. Already with this new doctor, I did one MRI, which I did like 3 months ago. He still hasn't called me to say, oh yeah, we found this, we didn't find this. That's to show you. He doesn't want to give me testosterone because he could have given me the testosterone and still do the process. Well, I'm rambling on, but guys, remember, big men do have a sense of style, and I'll see you in the next video.